Hey everyone, my name is Perry and welcome back to the cassette phase. So I've done a couple of videos in the past where I talked about the simple joy and nostalgia that comes from looking at vintage soda cans. And I don't know what it is. There's just something about those old logos and all the associated commercials and jingles that just takes me back. You know, think about being a kid and riding your bike all over the neighborhood or all over town in some cases. You know, it's summertime, you start to get thirsty. Was there anything better than pulling up to one of those big, tall vending machines, dropping in a couple of quarters, and punching the button for your beverage of choice? And then for us, we'd sit down right there on the curb at Circle K or, 7-Eleven and drink our soda and talk about baseball cards and Nintendo. And in those prior videos, I gave you a close-up view of some of my favorite cans in the collection. But there are still a few that I haven't shown you yet, so I'd like to do that today. And as a bonus, I went to an estate sale last year, and the person was a Pepsi employee. And I was able to grab this awesome Pepsi VHS tape. There's a really fun commercial on here, so I figured we could take a look at that as well. So if you'd be up for one more round of soda memories, come hang out. Okay guys, let's take a quick look at this tape here. You can see it's a Pepsi commercial from 1989.
You don't have to know about baseball to know how to win big in Pepsi's Home Run Countdown. There are millions of instant win prizes. Whopper sandwiches, fries, Pepsi, literally millions of winners. Or you could win a Pontiac Grand Prix and $10,000 by matching home runs with
I actually like that car.
The more you play, the more you can win. And you don't even have to know about baseball. Baseball? What's that?
Okay everyone, welcome back to the rug, where the first can, or in this case cans, that I want to show you are just a couple of classics, right? Just the classic Coca-Cola and then also the Diet Coke can. I figured I'd lump these two together. So let's see, this, it has the Coke on one side and then the Coca-Cola classic logo on the other. I was looking at this one before, and this looks like it's from 1985, March of 1985. It's a little dinged up, but it's not the most exciting looking can, but it's just the simplicity, the timeless classic logo and can design. I think it's actually been a while since Coke cans looked like this. They're still pretty simple, I think, currently, but I feel like sometimes they try to trick them up a little bit, make them a little bit, more fancy and eye-catching. But for me, I think this is the best Coca-Cola can. Let's take a look at the Diet Coke.
Just for the joy.
This one's a little bit newer. 1992 is the date I found on this one. And what's awesome about this one, besides again the classic timeless logo, look at the promo on the back of this one. You got Roger Rabbit, Mickey's Toontown, discover the land that Toons built, Disneyland. And look at that NutraSweet logo there. One awesome calorie. Yeah, when I display this one up on the shelf, I put it with the classic logo out. But there are times that I want to kind of turn it around so I can see good old Roger Rabbit. But yeah, that's our first stop on our little tour today of soda cans. A couple of classics, Coca-Cola and Diet Coke. All right, next up, we have another cream soda can. You know, in the previous video, I talked about Shasta cream soda and my memories of it. That Shasta was the first cream soda that I actually ever tasted. And it was on a school field trip. You know, it was in my lunch bag, my brown bag, wrapped in foil. But this A&W, again, just a really classic looking logo. Original cream soda.
See my blue shirt?
Hi, I'm gonna be living with you until you try an A&W cream soda.
Trish.
It's so smooth and mellow. Ooh-wee. Do I smell dinner?
Who's that?
America, you have a choice. Try a regular or diet A&W cream soda. Or try living with this man. Pour yourself an A&W cream soda. See the August 26th issue of TV Guide for the A&W cream soda free can-off.
Did I drink cream soda out of this can as a kid? Probably. I can't quite remember. But the one that I remember more vividly actually came later, probably early 90s, and that was the A&W sparkling vanilla cream soda. Anyone remember that one? But yeah, this is probably the same stuff, just rebranded. You know, they rebranded it later. But I love these colors. It's almost like the color scheme of the Den here. I've just always been drawn to the orange and the tan and the brown and the yellow color scheme. I feel like it's a blast from the past. But yeah, just a really cool, simple can. I like the stripes. Let's see if there's a year on it. That might be, does that mean 82? I don't know what these numbers all mean. Sometimes it's a clear date, sometimes it's just a bunch of numbers, but I suppose that could be 82. That seems like that would be about right. Although this is an aluminum can, not steel. I'm not sure when they switched. So, being that it is aluminum, I would have to think maybe later 80s actually. But either way, love the design of that one. A&W cream soda. Okay, so next up is a can that I have shown you all before, but not in one of my soda videos. And that is this 7UP can, the Uncola. No, I talked about this one previously in my advertising mascots video. If you haven't seen that one, go back and check that out. I talk about Cool Spot here and other things like Chester Cheetah and the Kool-Aid Man and just all the fun advertising mascots from back in the day. But for today, this is a pretty cool 7-Up can. One, I love that it has cool spot on it. Two, it's got like these little snowflakes on it. So I think this was a Christmas, like a holiday theme release. And that's confirmed when you look on the back, and it's got Uncola Miracle Money Holiday. Get $10 in merchandise when you see the new production of Miracle on 34th Street. Yep, so 1994. Look for details on specially marked 7-Up 2-liter bottles and multi-packs. Yeah, so early to mid-90s on that one, which is a little surprising. I didn't really think that Cool Spot stuck around that long, but I guess he did. I mean, he did have like a Super Nintendo game and a Sega Genesis game. So maybe his little ad campaign did go longer than I remembered. Yeah, I always actually preferred 7-Up to Sprite. I know they're very, very similar, and you can't really tell the difference, but unless you have like one right after the other. But yeah, I always just liked 7-Up a little bit better. What about you guys? And finally, the last can, or again, cans, that I want to show you for this video involve what they called the Pepsi Wild Bunch. Now, in researching this a little bit, this was actually a really kind of a rare rollout. Like, they only did this in a couple of markets, from what I understand, like 3 or 4 markets, and one of them just happened to be in Oklahoma, where I was living as a kid. And I remember the ad for it. I remember seeing the commercial and thinking, oh wow, those are going to be some sweet new Pepsi flavors. And just being really excited. And you know, I think it was one of those situations where you could vote. Like, they wanted you to vote on which one you liked the best. I don't know that ever turned into anything, because these were canceled after just a couple of months. But you had Strawberry Burst, Raging Raspberry. Gotta love those early 90s names for these. And this was 1991. And Tropical Chill. Yeah, and I don't know, my memories may be off slightly with these, because I thought this was a summer thing. I really did think that I was out of school and I rode my bike up to the convenience store and grabbed some of these, but I guess I could have gone on a weekend, because when I was looking this up, I think this rolled out in February or March of 91. But either way, I think the can design on these is just awesome. You know, the colors are a little bit more bright and vivid than they are on regular Pepsi products. And I just feel like they take you back to a point in history when, you know, ad campaigns and branding was all just rad and eye-catching, you know, extreme looking. Now, as far as the way they tasted, I don't remember much about these. I know that I tried all 3. You know, and I think Pepsi ended up eventually just going with Wild Cherry Pepsi, which is still around. But yeah, these are some of my favorites. I found these on eBay several years back, and I don't see them pop up very often, which just again reinforces the fact that they were regional, only to a few markets at a time. But yeah, Pepsi, the Wild Bunch. Did anyone else ever get their hands on one of these? And there we are. So I hope you all enjoyed sitting around the rug and taking a close-up look at some more vintage soda cans. You know, I'm always a little bit worried about these types of videos. I'm like, are people thinking that we're really just sitting around looking at old trash? But chances are, if you've made it this far, you're more like me. And you can appreciate the nostalgic vibes that come from looking at these old vintage soda cans. And if so, consider subscribing. We've got more nostalgic fun on the way. But for now, and as always, relax, enjoy life, and be kind. We'll see you in the next one.